Can't believe this works. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Looking
It's KrashKarma. Back in the
Hello.
car.
We're back in the
Nikki
car.
and Ralph are back with me before they play Livewire tonight.
Yes.
Carne, presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. Evanston is a lovely place, and if you have, I don't know if you'll have time to explore after your show at Livewire. Evanston is a lovely city. 1015 Chicago Avenue. You can try out a Mazda 3 like this, or a Mazda 6. Those are beautiful. I've been driving a Mazda 6 with that 360 view, and you back up. You can see what's happening on the sides of your car, on top of your car. It is basically foolproof. You can't hit another car with that kind of view. Also, I see your tour bus from here.
It's crazy.
Can we fit all our stuff in a Mazda?
I would say a Mazda CX-9 would be appropriate for KrashKarma as you tour this great nation. But you should try it for yourself. The Autobarn Mazda of Evanston. KrashKarma, I know you've got a gig to play. We've got tacos to eat.
Yes.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah.
All of the above.
All of the
Can
above.
we eat taco while we have a gig and do the podcast?
At the same time?
That's up to you.
3 things at the same time.
I know you're talented.
Yes, let's try.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
This is interesting. Since last we spoke, you came here in the dead of winter last year. Since last we spoke, you've had a fair amount of success with a cover song, an 80s cover song, the song Cruel Summer that Bananarama did.
Yes.
Now, if you're familiar with the original, the Bananarama song, it is a light, fun pop song. It's a Bananarama song. You took that song and you made it darker.
Yes.
Yes, and
Heavier.
rockier.
I love it. I love your version, and you're about to attempt a version of that in the car.
Yes. First time
First
ever.
time that we played it acoustically, and you know
With
what? The
a
first
chord.
time Nikki's playing the keyboard
Yes.
This
Check
is
it out.
amazing. Now, I should mention, if you're listening on carconcarne.com or wherever you listen to podcasts, you will not hear this song because of rights and license stuff. But if you want to see them play it, go to the Car Con Carne Facebook page or go to the YouTube page for Car Con Carne, and you can watch the video. But that's why you're not hearing it if you're listening to the podcast right now.
Wah, wah, wah.
I
So
gotta be really
sad.
careful. Like I always worry that something's going to happen on this podcast,
I don't blame you.
which will lead to me losing my house or something like that, or this
car.
lovely car.
Or your car.
Or the car.
Even worse.
Right. If I lose the car, how do I keep this going? The answer, I don't.
Get a new
House con
Mazda.
carne.
Right? House con carne.
Get a new Mazda.
Get a new Mazda.
Yes.
Tent con carne. Lean-to con carne.
Ooh, tent con carne. That could happen in downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah, maybe do like a Coachella remote.
There you go.
We'll pitch a tent. All right, so you're going to play. You've got a keyboard here. You've got a shaker. Ralph has...
I'm shaking, too.
And what I kind of hinted towards this in the description of the Facebook Live, I love the dynamic, the angel and devil, the good and evil between your voices, the interplay you have here. And we're going to get a little bit of that here, because Ralph does the chorus, the hook of the song, and you do the verse, and it's a really nice balance.
Cool.
I'm going to try not to look awkward on camera as you do this, and yet here we are. KrashKarma, playing tonight. If you're watching this on Facebook Live, Livewire, it's on Milwaukee, just north of Belmont. I'm sticking around for the show. Would love to see you here.
Come on
The
out.
beer is cheap. The rock is amazing. KrashKarma, go for it. Do you need to divest yourselves of your instruments before we eat and talk?
No, just
We're
put my guitar
good.
right here, and then I want to have it ready for taco time.
My tiny little amp.
I love it. That's adorbs.
Isn't it cute?
As they say.
I love it.
Yes.
See, I wouldn't have expected the keyboards. I think of you behind a drum kit.
I know, but I can't very well fit a drum kit in the car.
No, so you brought the shaker, which is appropriate.
Nikki's multi-talented. She has a baseball bat. She has a laser glove. She has those macrapes. So what is this?
Macrapap.
Macrapap. Those are those castanets from Morocco, from Africa. We picked them up when we played a show there.
Yes.
And she's
I might be saying that wrong, by the way.
Macrapap.
Don't quote
I'm not
me.
going to call you on it. Well, speaking of saying things wrong, we got tacos from a taco place that's just south of Livewire. Don't ask me to pronounce the name.
Wait. La Oaxaquina.
No, I can pronounce it good.
La-
Lava.
There it is.
Yeah.
Let the German guy have a hack at that.
La
Waxaquina, maybe?
Oaxaquina. I'm going
Maybe?
with that.
See, this is terrible. I shouldn't have even tried. But we got tacos from there.
Taco.
El Pastor.
Maybe. It could be a fish.
Is there pineapple in El Pastor?
Yeah,
or
there
not?
should be.
That'd be lovely if
In
there was.
theory. What'd you
This,
get?
this looks fishy to me.
That looks fishy. Okay.
Oh, this is me then. I'm
That's
the
you.
fish. Oh, look at what I got
That's
here.
you.
We got something
That's
here.
me.
Listen, here's the
Is
dirty.
it?
Here's the dirty little secret of tonight's meal. This is definitely El Pastor.
Yeah? What's yours look like? Mine?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then we got the right one.
You're not terribly hungry because you followed the advice I gave you the last time we spoke. Where'd you go for lunch?
We went to Kuma's Corner
Yes,
today
you did.
for lunch.
Which isn't far
Metal.
from where we are.
Burger.
It was pretty awesome.
It was so metal, it was crazy.
But not fake metal. Death to false
No,
metal.
it was
Yeah,
serious.
It's legit.
Yeah, legit.
Death to all but metal. That's what happened.
Yeah, and that place is the real thing, and those burgers are gigantic. So I don't fault you for not being able to eat too much dinner right now.
One taco. That's
That's all you need.
Yes, one taco.
One taco. And here's the
Do we have
salsa.
hot sauce?
That seems
Do we have maybe
adventurous to me,
lime?
Nikki.
It's pretty adventurous, I have to say.
Do you have
but
lime? No.
I think you can do it. No, and you know what? I didn't grab napkins, so this is gonna be messy.
Yes, no napkins. Who needs napkins?
Adding
if you eat
a
Mexican
level of
food?
complexity
Let's
to
see.
tonight's dining.
Oh wait, check it out. They hooked us up.
They
Thank
did
you.
not want to refill your horchata either.
Yeah, I was,
Ralph was like, "Oh, can I just have a little top off?" And they're like, "No."
I was disappointed.
Totally. But
And
it
we're literally
is
the
really
only
good.
people in there. Come on.
I know the horchata needs to last till the end of the night, and there's no one there
True.
yet.
Not yet.
That's true.
Maybe they're coming.
All right, watch this. I'm setting this on the
Oh my
dashboard.
gosh, you want this lid back on it?
I
think
do.
that's a good
Thank
idea.
you. Yeah. I think you're very wise.
All right, so where we
How
live,
messy does it get here in the car if you always eat?
right? You guys
I'm
are
surprised how
big.
clean it is here.
Well, I need this detailed.
Well, we live in North Hollywood, which is like king for street tacos.
Oh, yeah.
On every corner, we can find awesome tacos for like $1. So let's see how this measures up. And
Good.
good.
Chicago taco is not disappointing.
Here's the thing, though.
Not bad.
We can get tacos in every corner, too, pretty much. I have a hard time telling what's a good taco and what's not. I mean,
Basically, you
it's-
love tacos. I love tacos.
Yeah. I mean, I'm missing the nuance. It tastes like a perfectly good El Pastor taco.
I'm not. I can definitely say that I've had better El Pastor tacos because normally there's a pineapple on top, and I don't have a pineapple. But
The verde salsa is good.
yeah, the salsa.
That was a good choice.
I like
Fish
it.
is really good. If I had a lime, it would be perfect.
Good call.
I'm a lime junkie.
So
can
also,
run
since
into
the
the
last
bar.
time we spoke, you did the metal version of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Which I love. Now, here's the thing. As a metal band, you're predisposed to like something like Game of Thrones, right?
Yes.
Dragons and shit.
Dragons.
Dragons,
Knights,
corsets.
Vikings.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
So is that the kind of thing you watch in your downtime?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
the funniest thing was we're not really like super dragon loving fantasy kind of people, but finally like 3 or 4 seasons in, we decided to give it a shot, and you know, once homeboy was getting it on with his sister and then pushed a little kid out the window, we were like, okay,
holy.
we're hooked.
Holy crap, what is this?
That's what did it for you.
We were like, okay,
We-
first episode, let's keep going.
And then, of course, we got super into it. And then there was the whole ramp up for the last season. And we felt
Yeah.
like, oh man, we need to do a cover song.
Yeah, timing was everything on that. Well, let's talk about another cover.
But wait,
This one confused
Yeah.
me. You explained this as we were waiting for our food. Explain this whole K-pop thing you did.
Okay, so when we're home and we have downtime, we just, we want to create. We're creative, so we want to do something. So we were looking for a song to cover, and we looked at YouTube at the trending, and we were just seeing that most of the songs that were there popping up were just kind of lame. You want your other taco?
No, I want a napkin.
Oh.
More importantly.
Here's your other taco, too.
Oh, thank you.
But so this K-pop taco, or the K-pop taco,
You have my attention now.
the K-pop song came, this Blackpink, this all-girl Korean band, popped up and it had like 400 million hits after
in
like
4 days.
4 days. So we listened and we're like, actually, I could totally see this being a metal song. So we just kind of got into it and started messing with it. And
So we listened to the song,
Yeah.
and we was like, what is this K-pop thing? So we listened to more K-pop, and all the other stuff was okay, but that particular song that we found in the
awesome.
beginning,
yeah.
Kill This Love. Kill This Love. The title was already
It's
cool.
perfect. It
And
already
that
sounds
song,
metal.
that song was so metal. I was like, man, let me get my guitar. So I got the guitar and I arranged it really quick. And I was like, Nikki, this is a super metal song. We gotta do this. And then we started working on it, and then it was obvious we need to sing this in Korean. We cannot sing this in English. I mean, it would
We
be
thought
easy.
about it,
It
but-
would be easy to
Authenticity,
translate it. But then I thought to myself, if I would see a traditional, and that's the way I could describe it, a traditional Korean band, a Japanese band that try to play a German song, I'm from Germany, and they try to sing German, that would be the coolest
Super
thing.
impressive. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
I get
felt.
that.
If a Japanese guy tries to sing German, that's how I just related to it. It's like, we need to sing this in Korean, otherwise we cannot impress anybody, because anybody can do it. So we needed to learn South Korean. And
That's
that
amazing.
and that was,
You know what you're doing? You're bringing the world closer together.
yeah.
Amen.
That
That's what
is
I
the
think.
Crash Karma mission right there.
Bring the world together.
And
with
that-
guitars
And that
love.
took a few days, you know,
I
to
bet it did.
get the right, because we don't speak Korean at all, but I found an isolated vocal track, so I could listen to everything they say. So we always wrote it down the way we hear it, and then we recorded it, and then we always matched it up with the original vocal track, and we listened, and then we realized, oh, that's not an anghong, it's an anghang. And okay, you gotta do some banana beginning ahang, and then we always punched in and punched out, and then it took us definitely like a few days until we had
Yeah,
it right.
to get it.
We always like made it better and better and better. And then once we had the
I
perfect...
love that you did this. I love hearing this breakdown. This
And-
is amazing.
But then we also realized, okay, we have the song recorded. Now we need to play it live in the rehearsal room and record it. And this is where the
forever.
real challenge started.
Yeah, I bet.
Because we put the camera up and we had one take, no edits, nothing. We just played the song. And we played that song and we don't even speak Korean. So we had
And
a whole
sing it and play
teleprompter
it, yeah.
behind the camera. So if you look at the video, we're not looking at the camera, we're looking at the screen behind
Yeah,
the
of
camera.
course you are, yeah.
And then we tried to sing it. And it took us 3 days until we
get the
had the
take.
right take.
I mean, that sounds like... Right,
Yeah.
that sounds right to me.
And you know what? How frustrating this was. The first day we came in with our black and our pink
and my,
shirt,
my ponytails.
and we all
pigtails.
dressed, makeup, everything. We're in the rehearsal room, full day, not one
Nothing.
good take, and
Yeah.
we're just okay. Let's try it again tomorrow. Tomorrow, and we did
Nothing.
it until the battery was empty of a GoPro. And the second day, no take. Third day, I wanted to kill myself. I'm like in the rehearsal room. If we don't get a take today, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I cannot come in one more day and play the song.
In my black and pink outfit and pigtails.
And then we did it, and we had at the end of the day, we had a
got
take.
one.
And
That's
it's like,
amazing.
yes.
Yeah.
So I guess here's the obvious question. No pressure, but will you do that tonight at Livewire?
No.
No.
Still too much of a high wire act for you?
Yeah, no,
okay.
no.
You know what?
If we got asked to play in Korea, we would play
Yes.
that song.
How have things been going on the road? It seems like you two don't stop working.
No, we don't.
Since the last time we've seen you,
Yeah.
I think we've been like on the road for a whole year.
Yeah.
And we spent almost like 5 days in our own beds.
Yeah.
And it's just
That
been
was it.
going.
Is it hard to reset when you actually get back home?
No. It takes about
Does
3
it take like a
seconds
day or
before
two?
I'm like, oh, yes, I'm home.
You just slide right back
I
in.
sleep the whole day. You know, at least one day we just try not to leave the house at all.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yes.
then it's good.
But it was hardcore. After we took this whole year, we came back, we had to move into a new place.
Yeah, we had to move, so that was definitely.
we were so excited to go back to our old place, but then we had to move. So it was,
moving's a blast.
Yeah, it's great.
It was a good one.
And so by now we're doing this tour. We have 3 more weeks to go, and then there's
Wow.
nothing scheduled really.
Well,
And
we
then
still have
can-
a couple
we have a couple
weekender
dates, but
things, but
we're not gonna be gone for another year.
no.
Well, because I remember the last time we were here, I said, let me know when you're going to be in Chicago. I want to see you the next time.
Yeah.
You've been touring nonstop, and this is your first time through. That's
Yeah.
how busy you've been.
Yeah.
This is your first chance back through the area.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we got to catch you. It's so cool to see you. And
Oh,
be
I love
here
this.
again. Yeah.
Just between us girls, I'd rather see you than Lollapalooza tonight.
Who's
Yay!
Lollapalooza? Who's this guy?
Who is this Lollapalooza?
It's a band out of Duluth, up and comer. All right, so for people who want to watch the videos, not just the songs we mentioned, but all the music you've recorded for the past 10 years or so, where do they go? KrashKarma.com?
KrashKarma.com, and
With
it's with
Ks.
a K.
Yes.
KrashKarma.com. You can see everything on YouTube. We have our own channel. Facebook, we've always put a lot of videos up there.
And you're very active. I mean, you're good with
Yeah.
your fans. and-
YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube, we find everything
That's what
basically on
I said,
Facebook
yeah.
and Instagram.
everything. Just look us up. It's Crash Karma with a K, and you'll find everything you need to know about us and where we are, what we're up to. We're always up to something.
Always. I love the shit out of you, too.
Awesome. We love
Thank
you
you.
too.
All right, I'm going to let you get settled for your gig. Again, Livewire, Carne presented by the Autobarn Mazda of Evanston, 1015 Chicago Avenue. Crash freaking Karma, back in the car. Thank you for coming out and doing this.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, I'm going to turn off the video and then the podcast.
Bye.